Hello everybody, me Sam's Works Trains and more here back on another vlog. Do hope everyone is doing okay this evening. Why do I always end up having blooming dirt on my glasses even though I clean them a million times? Hope everyone is doing okay on this Friday evening. That's just the advert, so I'm not sure if anybody can hear me yet, but it is an advert. But do hope everyone is doing okay on this Friday evening. We're doing a Q&A for winter 2024, or you could probably call it winter 2023/2024, because technically winter starts just before Christmas. But January is definitely winter. But I hope everyone is doing okay on this Friday evening. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a shout out. I would appreciate it. Let's see if we can get some more people in the house. I am wearing the merch, however, it's never exactly in shot. It's not. I've also got this thing, and that's not always in shot as well. It's hard to get everything into one shot, including this underground. Oh, I actually do want to get the Merseyrail one. I do, because there's one for Merseyrail 508. I kind of do want to get that one. And since my last vlog, I have got a trim, so my hair's not as annoying as it was last time. But anyway, let's see who we get in the chat this evening. John was in here before we started. Leave me a thumbs up, so I do appreciate that. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done so, and share me out as well. I see Ruben already shared me out on Twitter, and Ruben's in the house as well. Good evening, Ruben. Do hope you're doing okay. And of course we are doing a Q&A, so if anybody's got any questions, it is your opportunity tonight to put any questions you've got in the chat. I'll try my best to answer them. And actually, I finally put my train calendar on the wall. I have. I hope everyone likes the calendar. That is the first time in like a few years I've actually had a calendar. But I'm not actually going to write on that calendar. I'm just going to leave that blank. I'm going to actually just have it for the actual pictures. For January and February, that is a class. I think that's a class 30, is it? That's a class 30? Can't even tell what class of train that was. But that Network Southeast locomotive. So yeah. My first time I've had a calendar in a few years, and I finally put up earlier. Like 3 weeks. Anyway, who else we got here? Brian's in the house as well. Good to see you, Brian. And Logan, hello, how are you doing? Thanks so much for coming in on this Friday evening. It is 8 o'clock here in the UK. I just had my dinner about an hour ago. I had some nice sausages for dinner. Who likes a good old sausage? Brian, I'll get to your question in a second. He's asked me about the TPE sale. Brian says I'm having day trips to Leeds, Liverpool and York, all from Newcastle, total spent £6. That's cheap. Nice bargain. Because there's a few things I need to mention on this live stream tonight as well, but I also will do a community tab as well, probably tomorrow, over the weekend. Who else have we got in here? Evening, Michael. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. Michael, Sebastian, Toz in the house. And the other Michael's in here tonight as well. Michael's Adventures. Welcome, Michael. You've been a long time supporter now. The NCA looks amazing. The class. What are the? Yeah, I thought, you know what? I couldn't tell. Yeah, it's a 50, isn't it? So yeah. Who else we got in here tonight? I think that's everyone now. But make sure you guys do come in and say hello. Give me a thumbs up and a shout. It would be appreciated. And then I just had a taco kit for my dinner this evening. Nice. I probably will have a takeaway this weekend. My first one probably. Well, technically I did have a Greg's. I did. But I haven't actually had too many. I've been trying to eat a bit healthier. I have. I've been on the old trying to eat healthier, not eat like all like oven cooked processed food. To be fair. Hi G of Trains, welcome. Thanks for coming in. I've just seen you uploaded actually. I'll have to watch it after the live stream. Hi Pete, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope everyone is doing okay. Of course, I'm repping the merchandise. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a shout out as well. If you've got any questions for me, feel free to put them in the live chat as well. I have got. I was out on filming on Monday, just locally testing out a new piece of equipment, and I'm going to probably release that video to the members at some point before the end of the month. I am, and then I'll probably release it to the public afterwards because I actually was testing out a new clip-on microphone. Although unfortunately, it doesn't actually work with my iPad for live streaming, which is a little bit annoying. Because unfortunately, on the microphone, the wireless one I got on Amazon, the receiver that you plug into your phone to make it become wireless is like a lightning cable, and my socket is slightly different on the iPad compared to the phone, which is a little bit annoying. All things theatre, Logan says, got a bad chest infection, I'm cold, I'm in bed watching Coronation Street and this is on my phone. Fair enough, I've not watched soaps for years. I don't really watch the soaps anymore, to be honest with you. And also, I don't pay for a TV licence. Evening, Lewis Transport, welcome, thanks for coming in, do hope you're doing okay. And then I think I've got a trading point of this. If anybody's got any questions, feel free to put them in the live chat. We did have the first question come in from Brian. He's not in the chat tonight, but he did give me a question beforehand. Did me or any of my viewers get any good deals in the current TPE sale, which actually ends at midnight tonight? Tickets for £1. No, unfortunately, I didn't get any £1 tickets in the TPE or Northern sale. Unfortunately, this was mainly because I did try and get some tickets with the Northern sale. I did, however. The reason why I didn't get any with the TPE sale or the Northern sale was because I was looking for the Northern sale and I was looking at tickets to like Liverpool, Manchester. Manchester ones, they didn't have any. And then Liverpool, they did have some for Liverpool, but unfortunately, when I was having a look, Liverpool were playing at home that day. And I don't want to be mixing with no Liverpool fans. I don't. So I decided to give that one a miss. Although I might still go and do a station in Liverpool, just avoid that area of Liverpool basically. But yeah, unfortunately I couldn't find any tickets in the Northern £1 sale, and to be honest with you, I couldn't be bothered with the TPE one. And main reason why that is because the TPE network is a bit out of the way for me, and I haven't really planned if I'm going to be doing anything with TPE yet this year, to be honest with you. I did a little bit with TPE last year, but not much. But yeah, apparently that TPE sale ends at midnight, so last chance to get his tickets. But also, I was having a look because I was having a look and apparently it's only available for certain routes. Because I was actually having a look if you could get any tickets for TPE between like Manchester and Liverpool. But you couldn't, which is a bit annoying because that's probably like one of the routes I probably would have selected, like Manchester Liverpool with TPE. And that's either to go to Manchester Victoria, which I probably would do because you get to ride a Nova. I'll take a Nova over a 185 any day, to be honest with you. But yeah, they didn't have any for that route. But then I was also looking at Manchester Airport to Preston, and you could go all the way to Scotland, but I couldn't seem to find any for that route either. So I didn't have no joys with the Northern or TP sales. I'm hoping maybe some more train companies will like do some of these sales. It would be nice if like Avanti or West Midlands Trains do them, because we've all seen all the news on over the past few days about this new. Apparently, they're getting rid of off-peak tickets, which is completely stupid. So they basically want to skyrocket the train prices up by offering this new ticket. LNER are trying it out on some of their routes, which is this 70-minute flex ticket. Honestly, no. I think they should keep off-peak tickets. Like, if they want to introduce this new weird 70-minute flex ticket, that's cool. But they shouldn't be removing the off-peak tickets. In my opinion, that is completely stupid. The government, some of these ideas that they get, honestly, baffles me. But I'm not going to go into politics too much, but I do not agree with that LNER new ticketing system. It's going to make the prices skyrocket in price, and if them prices are way high for the trains, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to be taking them trains if the prices are going to be that high. Lucky this is a trial at the moment and it has not progressed to any other operators, and also LNER since June last year do single leg pricing, which means even though technically their single tickets are now half the price, it still works out annoying because they've got a few more restrictions, like they don't really like you breaking your journey and God knows what else. So yeah, I could rant on all night about the LNER ticket trial and these new tickets and removing off-peak tickets, but I'm not going to. All I can tell you guys is I will, on my community tab, put a link where you can share your feedback, and if you want to go rant to the management at LNER, you can do, just don't do it to the frontline staff. I agree, because they've got none of it, anything to do with it. But fill in the feedback form, because I thought I'd mention that whilst I was talking about tickets and answering that question. So if anybody else has got any questions, feel free to put them in the live chat. Hello Gail, welcome, thanks for coming in, I hope you're doing okay. My apologies Gail, but I missed your live stream because you did one that was like 1 o'clock in the morning for me the other night. That's quite late, I was in bed. Ruben says that's not going down very well with the public, the LNER tickets are not, no. Because I was also, and I think I mentioned in the last live stream about my Happy New Year plans for 2024. We're still fully not got like enough plans, basically. Like I've not really planned too much for 2024. I do have plans for my mum's birthday. I did go out filming. I did have my first train of the year on Monday, which was 350-118. Was my first train of the year. Annoying, you know. I did get a blooming 350/2 on the way home. However, I sat in that former first class section. Although the train honestly stunk, the toilet did. You could smell the toilet on the whole train. I was doing this the whole way home. I was honestly doing this the whole way home. Not sure if the front set was like smelling that bad, but the 352 I sat in, honestly, it stunk. Would you dare try any winter sports? What sort of winter sports? Like ice skating and stuff. I only did ice skating once, Ruben. You know that back in 2021. Never again will I do ice skating. But in terms of other winter sports, what else is there? Skiing? I don't think I'd be any good at skiing. What else is there? Ice hockey? I've never actually tried ice hockey. Just trying to think what other winter sports there is. I'm not really that much of a sporty person. I do like trampolining. Like, I did quite often go to trampoline parks. I did. I haven't been to any for a few years though. And also, I do also enjoy running for trains. And also, walking. I definitely prefer walking, like, places rather than getting, like, a taxi. Like, I'd walk somewhere, basically. But yeah. I'm not sure if I'd try out any winter sports, Ruben. But yeah, make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up. Let's try and get over 10 thumbs up and share me out as well. I would appreciate it. Let's see if we can get some more people in the house this evening. Ruben says I also enjoy riding the bike in the cold and frosty weather. Although apparently we've got this a storm coming this weekend. We've had the cold weather and now we've got this storm Aisha. We have. Aisha's coming. Apparently we're supposed to be getting like 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Apparently it's supposed to be more bad up in like the southwest and northwest. Because I'm more inland, I am, so I don't really get the winds like that bad. I do, but still quite strong, especially when we had storm... What storm was it where the winds were bad? Storm Henk produced loads of flooding in my area. It did. What was the storm before Storm Henk? Storm... Jarrett, that was it. Storm Jarrett, like we had before Christmas. That was really, really windy. The bins and stuff in my street was blown all over the blooming place. But now we've got Storm Isha coming Sunday and Monday, and maybe perhaps a bit of Tuesday as well. Then it's supposed to calm down a bit after that. So there's your weather forecast with Sam, but apparently it's supposed to be turning milder. I think, to be fair though, I'd actually love it to be like nice cold sunshine than it windy and rainy. I'm sure everyone would agree with me. I'm jealous as well because quite a lot of areas of the country this week had a little bit of snow. We had absolutely no snow at all. Apparently some people said, oh, there was a few flakes in the air. Yeah, but there was absolutely nothing that went on the ground. So there might have been a few flakes in the early hours in the morning, but nothing major that was like I could really see or that was sticking to the ground. Because I know parts of northwest Scotland, they've had quite a lot of snow. So yeah, I would have looked down here, yeah, down in Warwickshire now. We haven't had like decent snow since Beast from the East. We tend to get like the odd random centimetre here and there. Yeah, Sam's trains at weather. Says Geoff's trains. Yeah, why pay for a taxi when you can walk? Same. Unless because I don't drive, and unless I've done like shopping and I've got like heavy shopping, then I get a taxi because I'm not walking home with all them bags. But yeah, definitely prefer to walk. Michael says I sometimes run for trains, but mainly when I'm running late. Same, but I keep getting out of breath every time we get on the train. Ruben says, yeah, I've heard about that storm. I hope it doesn't blow me away. It's a good job I haven't planned anything from the... Can't get my word. You can tell this isn't a vlog because I would have edited the part where it went... But it's a... Michael says, it's a good job I haven't planned anything for next week yet. But funny thing is, I've been trying to plan the week after, which is my week off work. Have you got any nice plans for the week after? Yeah, I think after Wednesday the weather's supposed to settle down again. Apparently tomorrow is supposed to be alright. But then apparently Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is going to be horrible basically. With the wind and such. To be fair, not actually too much in the way of rain. But apparently we're supposed to be getting lots of wind. We are. But yeah, apparently it's supposed to be nicer after that. I am doing something for Mum's birthday next week, but other than that, I'm not really going to start filming properly until probably the end of February, because I do have content in a backlog and coming up for tomorrow for you guys, and I probably am going to premiere this one. I'm going to be having diverted trains on the Snow Hill lines. I am. Because back in October, there was some cross-country and also the West Midlands Railway 196s were diverted by the Snow Hill line. So I went and did a few stations. I couldn't do loads of stations because it was the Snow Hill lines. West Midlands Railway never have enough drivers on a Saturday, even if it's an overtime ban or not. So, yeah. I got a vlog of the Snow Hill lines tomorrow. But then I've also got 2 vlogs which are not yet published. And I've got a Cheshire Day Ranger actually, which features me going here, there, and everywhere. When I was in when I did that Cheshire Day Ranger, I visited 3 cities in one day. I visited Manchester, Liverpool, and Chester in one day. I did on that. I definitely got my value for money for that Cheshire Day Ranger. So stick around for that vlog. And then I've also got another vlog which I'm still thinking of what I should title it. Because back before I started filming the Christmas content in November, there was one more vlog I filmed in October, which was I went down to Peterborough and across to Leicester first of all to get that Midland Venturer HST. I have already previewed the thumbnail for the next vlog to the premium members, so was North East Lancashire Transport Hub in here earlier? No, he wasn't in here tonight, but he's a gifted membership. I am Betty J Gathers gifted him a membership, but yeah, I've got a few members, but not many on the premium level. But anyway, I appreciate the memberships. Completely unnecessary, but very much appreciated. I don't want to sound like one of these people that does everything for the money, because I don't. I do it to entertain people and because I enjoy doing it. Because I know some people that probably do it for all about the money. I'm not one of them peoples that do stuff for the money. Any money that I do earn on my YouTube channel, believe it or not, pays for future content. Because, for example, my London trip, all the revenue I made, I actually paid for my London trip. So yeah, I'm not one of these people that goes out and buys fancy designer clothes with the YouTube money. No, I don't. If I'm buying clothes like that, I'll go. In fact, new pair of jeans from Asda. £17. I'm cheap. Unless I can find a nice decent pair of... I haven't put them away yet. Unless I can find a nice decent pair of jeans in the sale. Now that basket's going to keep falling down. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I need to be catching up with the comments. But yeah, hopefully you've got some nice stuff planned for next week, Michael. But honestly, I'll get on to one topic, but I'll ramble on it for about 10 minutes. Ruben says, "Oh wow, the worst one I've ever called a tram stop, a tram slop." Oh yeah, I remember watching your outtakes video on that. I did. Hi, 345 Bay. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'm flying by 2 live streams at the same time. Geo's Train says, "Are you going to be staying in any more glamping pods?" Honestly, no idea, because I haven't actually booked any holidays yet this year. Last year I went on, was it 3 holidays I went on last year? I went to the first holiday I went to Blackpool. We like a bit of Blackpool, although I am getting a bit bored of Blackpool now. However, there is one more attraction in Blackpool which I still would like to visit at some point, and that is the Model Village. Now, I've not visited there. And then in the summer for a few days I went down to South Wales. I went to Cardiff. I actually stayed in Newport because it was a bit cheaper than staying in Cardiff, because my brother had a graduation. And then the following day, because the trains were on a strike in England, I went on the trains around Wales. I went down to Penarth. That was alright. I rode down the 231s. I did last year. And then I went on another holiday in September, and I went to North Wales. I was originally planning on doing a Scotland holiday. However, I was pricing stuff up, and I was also working out other bits and bobs, and unfortunately I couldn't do Scotland last year. However, I am hoping to do Scotland this year. But I did do North Wales, and I visited a few new places in North Wales. I went to Llandudno, I went to Bangor, and I also explored a little bit of the North Wales coastline on a train. Honestly, the views were stunning. I went to the thingamabob, what's it called? I forgot the name of the tramway now. The Great Orme Tramway. That was really, really fun. It's a shame though, because them vlogs, I don't think they did really well on the channel. Like, I think Vlogmas kind of destroyed the algorithm on my YouTube channel a bit, because my Vlogmas videos did absolutely rubbish. That glamping pod one was probably the best one I did, besides the Polar Express, which was a short bonus video. But yeah, I wasn't very happy with them Vlogmas videos. So this year, if I do Vlogmas, I'm probably not going to put Vlogmas at the start, or I don't know, basically. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's still a good 10, 11 months away. But yeah, I wasn't very happy with the performance of some of them North Wales holiday vlogs. So hopefully I am trying to improve the vlogs for you this year. And also what I've noticed is as well, I don't think you need to put any unnecessary wording in your titles, because I've been trying to shorten the titles down and just put, for example, I think my cross-country HST farewell tour one was good, because I think I titled it "Final Goodbye to the Cross Country HSTs," like something simple like that to try to improve things, because I always get these blooming spam accounts messaging me, "Would you like to improve your SEO score?" And if you're watching this, some of these people that keep messaging me that, would you just bugger off and let me try and work things out for myself? Like, I don't want to pay for your weird, dodgy services. I'd rather work out this YouTube channel myself and a few like friends and followers I know, rather than these people I've never met that are trying to sell me stuff. Honestly, like, I think I've bluntly replied to loads of them now, telling them to basically bugger off. I had one of them messaging me on blooming Christmas Day when I was trying to do family stuff. I replied to him about 2 weeks later, basically telling me, don't message me on Christmas Day. Honestly. But yeah, am I going to be staying in any more of them glamping pods? Maybe, maybe not. it was a nice accommodation to stay in, and to be honest with you, I probably would stay in something like that again. I definitely would prefer to stay in like a glamping like situation rather than camping, to be honest with you. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a shout out as well. Would appreciate it. Just help the algorithm out and get small engagement for the YouTube channel and the live streams. I remember that, Ruben Tramps up. No adverts yet. Yeah, they're hit and miss, the adverts, to be honest with you. Apparently you can get them mid-stream as well. But to be honest with you, I only earn a little bit through the ad revenue. I actually, at the moment, I think I earn a little bit more through YouTube revenue from my members, for example, Gail 711. So thanks very much for being a member. And I've got a few others. And super chats for ad. I actually think I earn a little bit more through the YouTube revenue, and then slightly, just ever so slightly less through the YouTube ad revenue. But it's all adding up to be equal, which is nice. But I do thanks my members for the financial help as well. Memberships are unnecessary, but very, very much appreciated. Michael says, I've got a trip planned to Croydon soon for the trams in Edinburgh for May. Oh, you're going to Edinburgh in May? Wouldn't it be funny if I bumped into you, Michael? I'm not saying I'm going to Edinburgh in May, but I'm also looking at potential dates to go up to Scotland. I was. Maybe I'll go in May, who knows? I haven't actually got a rough date. I've just been having a look at like possible dates. My other stream has finished now, so I'll be here till midnight. I don't plan on streaming all the way to midnight. What's the temperature there? It is warming up a bit now, Gail. It's supposed to be up to like plus like 12 by the end of the week, by Monday. But at the moment, it is 1 degrees and cloudy, but feels like -4 degrees. But then it's supposed to get a bit warmer. It is. It's supposed to go up to 14 actually by Tuesday, then it's supposed to drop down again slowly back to 7. So not cold, not extremely cold compared to the other day, because the other day it was reports of going down to -10. But yeah, still a bit chilly out there, but it's supposed to get milder. I'm hoping to go to Blackpool this year. I'm not sure if I will go to Blackpool or not. Maybe actually, if they open the Blackpool North Tramway extension, which has been delayed for about 5-6 years now, I probably will nip to Blackpool and maybe do the Model Village. Yeah, there's not been any snow around here yet this season, Gail. Michael says, hope my trip to Blackpool will be better than last year, as last year wasn't the best with the weather, northern cancelling trains. At the end, I was stuck in North Station for an hour and a half. Yeah, Northern are just as bad as other companies with cancelling trains. Like, people will say, oh, let's renationalise the railways. They do. And I'm like, well, yeah, but also, look at Northern, for example. They're still having problems, and they're nationalised. So I don't think it's going to make a huge big difference, especially with our government. Message retracted. What did you retract, FIFA5 Ruben said, I've had a few spam accounts reply to one of my vidIQ accounts tweets. I blocked it instantly. Fair enough. Yeah, vidIQ. I mean, don't get me wrong, because that's another argument. Well, not argument. That's another thing I could mention. vidIQ. Yeah, he's a nice bloke. Although I do think he's a bit like, what's the right word for it? I think he's a bit blunt, if that's the right word. Like, I do appreciate the work he's done, like trying to help us small YouTubers grow and stuff. And I have had tips and tricks off him, but yeah, I think he is a bit blunt, to be honest with you. And also, I don't think he actually fully understands the railway kind of people that do like railway vlogs, to be honest with you. And the main reason why I think he doesn't understand the railway stuff is because of some stuff I've seen, basically. And also, I was having a brief nose at one of his old live streams, vidIQ, and this is not me slagging him off. And he did say in that live stream, because he was actually having a look at reviewing someone's channel, which did like train spotting, and he was genuinely confused. He was about that sort of content. So like, yes, he gives tips and tricks, but I don't think he's fully aware of like some of the content that train people like railway enthusiasts make, or railway vloggers, to be honest with you. But I could have that argument about vidIQ all night. But yeah, don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy, but I think there's just a few things that I don't fully agree with him. But I don't want to seem like I'm slagging him off, because that's not what I'm doing. That's just me giving my opinion. Ruben says, and you can end up getting some adverts over and over again. Yeah, because unfortunately, I have no control about where YouTube puts the ads in the videos, unfortunately. What's your thoughts on the weather today? It was nice. It might have been cold, but crystal clear sunshine. I'll take that any day over wind and rain. But apparently it's supposed to get wet for the next like 3 days, Saturday, Sunday to Tuesday. What's my favourite bus? I don't really like the damn buses, to be honest with you, but I actually do kind of like the London buses. I find them quite accessible, and I think they're quite good, and I like how they display like the information as well on the London buses, and the Blackpool buses aren't too bad as well, to be honest with you. But I'm not sure what type they are because I'm not into the buses, but the Blackpool buses are alright and the London buses are alright. Do you know how to win at chess? I've played chess once or twice in my life, and honestly, no. 3 for 5 Bay. I've had them spam accounts message me, and had one last year who messaged me saying my service. I've had them spam accounts message me, and I've had one last year message me saying for my service, and I'll report your channel. I reported that account last year. I've not had anybody tell me I'm going to report my channel. Actually, I did have one guy tell me he was going to report my channel, and I'm not going to name this guy, but a few people might know who he is. Some of my like more international viewers, like Kareen, she might know who this person is. She's not in the chat tonight, but she's one of my YouTube friends and moderators. But there was one guy who used to do live streams where he used to help people grow. He did. And he basically used to add everyone as like a moderator, which I don't agree with. I don't think you should be adding everyone as a moderator on your channel. You should add people that you trust to be a moderator for your channel. I don't agree with adding absolutely everyone. But this particular person, there was another account which I'm not going to mention because they might be watching this, because this person still lurks around. This one person basically blocked someone. They did, because they weren't a moderator at the time. Oh yeah, they were. This person that they blocked wasn't a moderator. So this other guy blocked this person. So then I unblocked this person because I'm like, why are you blocking this person when he doesn't need to be blocked, basically. And then the host of this live stream then was going through his chat and said, why have you blocked this person to the other guy? I'm going to report your channel now. And then he came down to my thing and says, oh, and this Sam's vlogs, he's blocked someone. I was like, I've not blocked nobody. If you have a look, I've unblocked them. And then he realised that. I don't think he went through his live streams afterwards, accusing me of blocking someone and was threatening to report my channel. No, you can go do one, Sunshine. But this channel now, not saying who it is, has now been... He had his channel... I think it was permanently deleted in the end. But yeah, that's one person I've had threatened to report my channel. I don't think he meant it in like a like he was gonna, but it kind of did annoy me a little bit, to be honest with you. This ring light on my tablet is dying. But yeah, that's today's rant. Do I want to edit videos for you, North East Lincolnshire Transport Hub? No. I've got my own videos to edit. Should I go to should I go to Hull or Lincoln tomorrow? It's up to you. 345 Bear says the weather is going to be 12 degrees over here at the start of next week. Will be raining. Yep, same here. Yeah, Gail, I get the emails too. I don't really tend to like reply too much to my emails. I should do really, because you never know. With my business email, which is supposed to be for business, my business email, which the spam accounts send messages to, is for business inquiries only. So why are they sending me these? Blooming, I could help you improve your SEO score in these emails, because they're technically, I wouldn't consider business related. They shouldn't be really be sending them on that account, to be honest with you. So that does annoy me a little bit. Let me just adjust the tripod slightly. But yeah. But what I'm saying is, there is certain emails which I do want to respond to, because sometimes I have had a few emails of people wanting to reach out to do sponsorships, and I did respectfully decline a sponsorship. And now the main reason why I declined a sponsorship was because they wanted me to do videos on gaming, basically. That isn't my niche on my channel, so I wasn't going to make videos on this gaming app. I know some people would do, but unfortunately I turned down the opportunity to, because it wasn't relating to my content. However, if somebody else, another company reached out, like a train related one, I probably would consider the sponsorship, but not for someone that's going to make me promote a gaming video or a gaming app, because that's not what my channel is about, basically. But yeah, I do have a sponsor. I do have an email for business inquiries, but don't spam me with videos of how to improve my channel. If you want me to do, like, I wouldn't call it collaborations, but if you want me to like do sponsorships and you're a business or a brand, you can email me. But just, I don't want to seem like I'm being blunt, but I'm not gonna do all of them. Just ones that I think would be interesting. But I haven't, as of yet, had any sponsorships. If I do ever have any sponsorships, I will definitely tell you guys, because you do have to do it legally anyway. I will tell you guys that I have had sponsorships, and there is an ad in that particular video. Where else have I been? Let's see if I've missed. Hi, JD's Rail Trains videos and more. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. If you haven't got already, anybody, make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up. I see we've got over 10 thumbs up now, 11 actually. Let's get these thumbs up moving to 15, and share me out as well. I would appreciate it. Really just help push the live streams out further. I played chess before. The last time I was in, I think 2017, 2018 was probably when I last played chess, but I can't remember if I won. Gail says, I add your videos to my watch later list, and then I watch your videos, so I hope that helps. Yeah, it does, thank you, Gail. It does help with like the views and engagement, because not as much as I'm not working on any watch hours anymore, because now I'm monetized. Yeah, that's another funny thing. Some of these people that send you spam messages and emails, they'll say, I'll help you get monetized. Well, if you look at my channel already, darling, you'll see that I'm already monetized, because there's a join button down there. And if you watch one of my videos, and because I've got over 1,000 subscribers as well, you'll probably get adverts in them. Honestly. But yeah, it does help with the engagement when you guys do watch my videos and stuff. But watch hours aren't a big thing. But Gail, yeah, it just helped me with my engagement. So I do appreciate that. Pete, did I welcome Pete? Do hope you're doing okay, Pete? I think I did. If I didn't, my apologies. Pete's been a long time supporter for about getting on for 3.5 years now. Michael says the Blackpool buses double deckers are E400 City and single deckers are E200 MNC. Nice. Gail says it's 32 degrees in Texas. Is that in Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because I can't tell if that's hot or cold. Northeast Lincolnshire transport themselves. Do I prefer 150 or 158? Definitely a pretty 158. What new trains are you looking forward to trying out during 2024? Well, I hopefully want to try out the Nova 2. Is it the Nova 2? The one that goes between Manchester and Preston and Glasgow / Edinburgh. I do want to try out the 397. I think it's the Nova 2. Or was it the Nova 1? I've tried out the 800 Novas between Newton and Willows and Liverpool on a short trip, but I'd love to try out them ones, but they were introduced like 5 years ago now. And also, I've still not tried out the Transport for Wales 230s, so it would be nice to try out them as well. And also, I've heard about South Western Rail. I've never actually travelled with South Western Rail before, but apparently they've now got new 701s. They have. So yeah, I'm just trying to think, is there any other new trains? I have travelled on the 730s, but it would be nice to try out, because the West Midlands Railway ones are currently working for London North Western Railway down south Milton Keynes way. I have ridden them 730s. Be interesting to give the London North Western Railway branded 730s a try. I did actually see one on test at the Nuneaton the other day. And also, I'm also really looking forward to, riding the Avanti West Coast new 800 IETs. I'm looking forward to riding them ones too. The 805s, and probably, I think they're going to be putting the 805s in first, and then it'll be the 807s afterwards. But don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to do, because apparently the 807s have started testing, but the 805s have been testing for a long while now. And I think by the spring, they are going to start to introduce some of the 805s, because the voyages days are numbered. Hi Diggers UK, it has been a long time, do hope you're doing okay. Northeast Lincolnshire Transport Hub says, why do I feel tired all the time? I don't know, sometimes I feel like that too. Ruben says, that's my biggest pet peeve with YouTube sponsors on videos where it's a topic for not even related to this topic of your actual video. Yeah, I agree, sponsorships do help, don't get me wrong. But I think that the sponsorships should be related to the content that you do, because I have seen some people out there that would honestly take any sponsorship in the book. And I'm not that sort of person. I'd probably want to do a sponsorship which is actually related to the channel. Even if it's not fully related to the channel, because for example, I know Jen on the Move, she did a sponsorship for this app where you can read stuff, I think it was. But I thought this was actually semi-related, because you could read like railway magazines in this app that she was promoting. But obviously it's not a fully content related channel. But it just depends, because there's some sponsorships which are good, and then obviously some that are good for relating to your content on YouTube. But if you guys haven't got any more questions, feel free to keep them coming. We obviously are doing a Q&A, and share me out as well. I'd appreciate it. Let's see if we've got some more people in the house this evening. Do you have any chores at your house? Yep. Because it's just me and my mum living here now, we just tend to help each other out around the house, to be honest with you. I tend to do stuff like dishes, helping with the pets, and quite often do a bit of hoovering in here. So basically just general day-to-day jobs, basically. Gail. Ruben says, and some channels way large for this that I failed to put in the video settings thing that's a sponsor. I'm sure, Ruben, that you're legally supposed to put in a sponsorship, because otherwise you can actually get fined. That's what I've heard. I think you're actually supposed to say if the video is sponsored or not. I know you haven't seen it. I know, right? Remember that joke I made with Northeast Lincolnshire Transport Hub a few weeks ago? Yep, in 2024 I'm going to become a full-time bus channel. And funny thing is, I've actually got some family obligations in about 2-3 weeks' time, which will involve me getting a bus. Should I film the bus journey? Do you guys want to see I'm actually being serious. Do you guys want to see a bus vlog? Because I am thinking that I might be starting to run out of vlogs soon. I have got loads and loads of train videos to go out, but I am thinking I'm going to be starting to run out of vlogs. So I am thinking maybe I should do a few clips on the bus and maybe do a bus vlog. Because I do actually have a bus journey that I have to make for some family obligations in February. But should I film the bus journey? Because I think I do need a bit of vlog footage, because I've only got one vlog which I filmed this year, which is me testing out some new filming equipment. But I haven't really got any other vlogs filmed at this present time. However, next Thursday I will be filming one vlog, because I'm going to be going somewhere for my mum's birthday, and that's going to be involve me filming a vlog from somewhere. Not saying where, when, because unfortunately there are weirdos out there that do like to track you down, and I've heard more about it recently. Apparently there's now someone up north that likes to track people down too. So yeah, honestly, I tend not to tell people where I'm going now, but yeah, there should be a vlog film from next week. But should I do a bus vlog? Because maybe to give me a few more vlogs, because I do have loads of train videos going back to the middle of July. So I've got about probably 3-4 months worth of train videos. I have, well, not 3-4 months, because I'll probably do like 2-3 a week at max. So I've probably got 2 months worth of train videos. That'll probably take me to March, April time. But vlogs, I've not got too many vlogs which are pre-recorded. So probably in the next few weeks I will probably have to film a vlog out somewhere. But towards the end of February actually as well, I do have plans to go somewhere up north, I do. Because there's a rail tour up north that I want to go see. So I might do some vlogs up north. So that might give me an opportunity to do some vlogs. Because I'll let you guys know as well that when I do go out filming, I do try and sometimes film more than one vlog in a day. Because as much as I got loads of train videos backed up, sometimes it is nice to catch up with the vlogs. It is. Because I do think I do need to get some more vlog footage at some point. Let's see where we are in the chat. I feel like I've got a bit of catching up to do. I'm almost caught up now. Gail says, agree, moderator should people you trust. Yep. Yeah, Michael, yeah. The 397 is the Nova 2. That's the one I need to ride. I've ridden the Nova 1. The 801s or 803s it is for TPE. I rode them briefly between Newton and Willows and Liverpool when I did my Cheshire Day range. And you guys will see that in the vlog coming up very, very soon. And this is my reminder, guys. If you haven't already given me a thumbs up, make sure you go do smash that thumbs up. Share me out, would appreciate it. Just help out the engagement more on the YouTube channel. Share me out as well, guys. In fact, I might share my live stream out again on Instagram. Actually, no, I ain't gonna bother, because there's somebody else I know which is live at the same time as me. So I'm not gonna share my live stream out actually in that group chat. I was gonna share my live stream out in a group chat, but unfortunately there's somebody else alive, and I don't want to be that sort of person that says, "Hey guys, come to my live instead." So I won't share my live stream out in that group. But yeah, I do want to try out the 397s, Michael. North East Lincolnshire Transport Hub says, is monetization worth it? Yeah, it is. However, as much as it was hard, obviously, to get your watch hours and your subscribers, you do have to work hard when it comes to the monetization North East Lincolnshire Transport Hub, because it is actually based on your CPM, I think it is. So it's you get your revenue for your adverts per 1,000 views. So you'll get a bit of revenue for your adverts, but then you also get paid for how many other 1,000 views. So for example, you could have a video which is £5.87 per 1,000 views, and you'd add £5.87 if you get 1,000 views on that video. So it's not, unfortunately, you barely get a penny per view. So it really depends. Different videos do different well. I think it does help when you get more views and engagement on that video for it to earn more. But yeah, it all depends on the CPM. So you do have to look at your CPM in your revenue section. But it is worth it eventually. You obviously, as smaller viewers, smaller YouTubers that have got less than 10,000 subscribers, don't really earn that much. Once you get more subscribers and more viewers, you will gradually earn more. And then obviously, people supporting you, like the members, they really do help out as well by giving you some extra revenue. I know some people as well do like to set up like Patreons and stuff. I'm the sort of person that doesn't want to set up Patreons. I think I'll probably just stick to memberships. Although I do have a Buy Me a Coffee, which is Buy Me a Train ticket set up for extra donations, but that's unnecessary. But is there just in case people want to do it? I think a couple of people have done it, but not many. But yeah, it is worth it. But there is stuff that you need to do to make sure you getting the best out of your monetization, basically. Well, I'm new to this as well, guys. I've only been monetized for coming up 2 years, and in fact, my next live stream isn't going to be the winter Q&A, guys. I'm going to do a live stream. I think I'm probably going to do it 31st of January. I am, and this is going to be my 2-year monetization stream. And this is where I'm probably going to talk more about more stuff of how I got monetized and giving you guys a few tips and tricks of how to get your monetization. And I probably will do this on the 31st of January, so guys, or around that time. And then probably at the start of February, I will do the winter quiz. So that'll be the next 2 live streams I do on the YouTube channel. Because I realised that we are coming up to the monetization anniversary, we're going to do a monetization 2-year celebration stream, and then we're going to do a winter quiz in February. We are, and then but yeah. So we what was I saying? Now I've lost my thought trail. Yeah, we're going to do monetization like 2-year anniversary stream, 31st of July or around that time, and then afterwards we'll do a winter Q&A. Winter Q&A, winter quiz. This is the winter Q&A, Sam. Get it right. Make sure you guys do stay in that live chat as well. We just help with the YouTube engagement and algorithm. Michael says, I'm looking forward to trying out the 701s, which I'll do once the route is fully operated by 701s. But I'd also love to try out the Transport for Wales 230s, the 805, 807s, and oh yeah, I forgot about the new Glasgow subway new trains. Apparently they're going to be entering service. I think they have started entering service, but I think there are more coming out soon as well. Yes, that's what I've heard too. What have you heard, Ruben, and what have I missed? I get to go to the bus to one of my nearest shopping centres. Very nice. If I'm just going shopping in another city, I just tend to get the train, like Birmingham or something, because the Bullring and Grand Central is pretty much really near the station. In fact, technically they're both connected to the station by that walkway. My mum's birthday is in February. I've also got my sister's birthday, which is in February. And I think that brought me on to one of Gail's questions, actually. I think Gail asked me, do I have other siblings? And are they younger or older than me? Yeah. I have 2 sisters, and they're both older than me. One is 25 in February, and that's what my family obligations are going to be about, because I'm going for a family get-together meal. And then my other sister is turning 27 this June. And then my brother is a little bit older than me. He is 23. He just turned 23 in December. I mean, I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. I'm 21. But yeah. my mum's birthday is next Thursday. Ruben says a bus journey. I'm sure it will be a laugh sound. That's for the last resort I'd do to someone get bored of. Yeah, like a bus tour. The only reason why I'm really thinking about it is because I think I probably will need another vlog to get ready, just because I don't want to bore you guys with constant train video after train video after train video. Like I do want to throw a vlog in the mix too. That's why I think I probably will need to do like a bonus vlog as well. Well, not a bonus vlog, like an extra vlog, just so I can keep a few vlogs going. And I think someone else mentioned that as well. I think it was Universal Transport Studio. He's not in the chat tonight, but I think he mentioned that he would love to see, because I now pay for Canva Pro actually, guys. I just started paying for it yesterday, so maybe I could do a review of that if I'm short for vlogs, as well as posting out the archive train videos. But also, unfortunately, I have had a bit of bad news, and the bad news is I'm trying to sort out my Epidemic Sound account. So unfortunately, I might have to go back temporarily to YouTube Audio Library Music or Kevin's music channel 5 together, because Epidemic Sound, basically they don't want to take the money out of my bank account. I was speaking back and forward to my online bank portal and to them, the help settings, and they basically don't want to take the payment. The bank don't want to approve it because it's a policy reason. I was on the phone to them this lunchtime for about half an hour, and they're like, yeah, we don't want to do it because unfortunately it's a new policy. I said, and she's like, can you not approve the transaction? And she's like, unfortunately, no, we can't approve it for security reasons. So yeah, I'm not getting much anywhere with Epidemic Sound at the moment. I think the worst for comes to the worst is because I think I have to set up a PayPal account so I can pay for my Epidemic Sound. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying, because for copyrighted music, I've been using Epidemic Sound since May 2022. So yeah, 3 for 5 now. I'm just saying that now, but I'm not getting anywhere with the help centre at Epidemic Sound. They keep saying you need to speak to your bank, or speak to my bank, and they're basically saying you need to arrange another payment with them. So I contacted them saying, what do you expect me to do? Because I need to obviously pay. I've been trying to pay with my card, but you won't accept. I've got plenty of funds on there because I've got some savings, but yeah, they won't obviously accept my payment. So I think I'm gonna have to set up a PayPal account in order to keep this Epidemic Sound subscription, because they're now saying, oh well, if unfortunately in the next 2 weeks, if you can't do it, we're gonna have to close your account or something like that. I was like, well, it's not my fault, is it? I've been trying to pay you for like the past week since this last Friday when this issue came about. So yeah, I've been trying to sort that out as well, but because that was a subscription I was paying for. But I am now paying for Canva Pro, but I probably will do a review if I'm sure of content of Canva Pro. But I should obviously, as mentioned, I've got lots of train videos going now. But yeah, I might temporarily have to go back to YouTube Audio Library if I don't get this resolved by the start of February, or whenever they decide to cancel my subscription, basically. Yeah, I might film a bus vlog 3 for 5 Bay. Oh, 32 Fahrenheit. Yeah, what's that in degrees? Alexa, what's 32 Fahrenheit in degrees?
32 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 degrees Celsius.
Oh, so 0. So, in fact, you're just pretty much the identical temperature to me at the moment then, Gail. Sorry if I set anybody's Alexas off. Saying it like that so I don't set anybody else's off. My apologies. It's almost like the person emailing you just like, yeah, exactly, Gail, exactly. The 397s are great. I've only tried out the Novas, the 185s. I've not actually tried out the 397s for TP yet. Oh, and the actually block someone here. I don't want to do that. 3 for 5 Bay says, I'm glad I didn't film the bus journey from Romford last week. That was a dodgy manner. Yeah, when there's something dodgy going on or something, I don't tend to film it. I don't. For example, I do get quite anxious and I've got quite bad anxiety. So when it just comes to out filming, when there's a situation where there's some sketchy, odd people around, like youths or people with antisocial behaviour, I tend to just like try and stay away from them. And when this is happening, I don't tend to film either, because I do get anxious that someone's gonna like attack me or something, basically. So I just try and stay away, basically. Because there was because even when someone is asking me a question, like I think I mentioned this in one of my vlogs like last year, that a station which I'm not a huge fan of is King's Norton, because there was a sketchy ass guy one time there a few years ago. This was now asking me if you've got a cigarette lighter. I instantly replied to him, "No, I don't smoke." And then he said, "Oh, why are you giving me weird looks?" I kind of like anxiously said, because I wondered what he was going to ask me, and then I kind of like walked off like as if I was going somewhere to try and avoid this guy. So yeah, I have had a few encounters with some sketchy, weird ass people. So yeah, Kings Norton is one of them examples, and it's kind of put me off filming there in future, because if there's going to be dodgy, weird people that are around there, no. Honestly, I don't mind, to be honest with you. If someone because actually, I'll tell you what, someone did. I don't smoke. I know I don't smoke. I did get someone politely asked me at King's not King's Norton. It was another station on the Snow Hill line. Someone asked me then if I got a lighter. But this guy was really friendly and polite about it. However, the guy at King's Norton, he was definitely some dodgy, sketchy ass guy. The way he said to me, "Oh, what are you looking at me like that for?" I was like, "I wasn't looking at you." Fucking that. Oh, oh, big accidentally said a swear word there. My apologies if I did. So yeah, I have come across a few sketchy people, so I don't tend to film in them situations. 345 Bay. Gail says, "I did agree to this super clean, which is a cleaner, even though I'm not cleaning a channel. I gather it. I figure it's for a giveaway, so everyone will be interested." Yeah, everyone can do whatever they want for their channel when it comes to sponsorship. Gail, I'm not saying to people don't take up that sponsorship. I'm just saying, me personally, my opinion and my thoughts on it is, I'm personally only going to take sponsorships for my channel, which is going to relate to my content, basically. But people are welcome to do what they want with their channels. Your birthday is February 2nd. My mum's is January 25th, and then my sister's, my youngest sister, who's turning 25's birthday is February the 11th. Bus vlog sounds cool. Yep, I might do a bus vlog if I'm short of content. I've still not been on the Glasgow subway yet. I've been on the Glasgow subway once, about 6-7 years ago now, before they got these new trains. But I haven't been on it since, and maybe I would go back if they are obviously introduced these new trains. Make sure you guys, we're at the hour mark now, so we're just over halfway through the live stream. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a share out if you haven't already done so. Would appreciate it. I've still the sponsorship declaration or thing, Sam. Yeah, I think you're technically supposed to mention it in the video if you are sponsored, Ruben. Yeah, I know I met a famous person in Birmingham. Michael says, "Taken off the Glasgow subway. I'm hoping some of the old ones are still in service when I visit in May, and I'd like to compare the difference, and I've never ridden the Glasgow subway." Yeah, that's a good shout. Like, it is nice when they are introducing old trains, introducing new trains at the same time that they take away old trains. Because, for example, on the Merseyrail network, the 507s, I think it is it the 507s or the 508s? The 508s have gone, but I think there's a few 507s still roaming about, and the new 777s. So it is nice to see a real mix, and that will probably be the same on the Glasgow subway. Yep. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. Thanks for people reminding people to thumbs up, Pete. My older cousin is 25 in March. Yeah, 345 Bear. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere with that epidemic style. They supposedly as well changed the a setting on my account Did they change the setting on my account? Who knows, because it still wasn't letting me do the transaction. Evening, Brian, I did answer your question earlier on in the live stream, and no, I didn't get any tickets in the TP sale. But if you want a detailed answer to that, feel free after the live stream to watch the start where I mentioned about the TPE sale. And I was saying how it would be nice if other train operating companies did the sale as well. I think I've all caught up with the comments pretty much now. Ruben says I don't have an Amazon device, but my sister does, and she's not even with earshot from my computer. Yeah, I answered that question earlier on, Brian. And Ruben says I've had people within pubs giving me false bus travel advice about 7:30 in the morning. Yeah. When people try and tell me stuff that I already know, it just annoys me as bit as... I'm not referring to rail staff or bus staff here. But when random members of the public tell me stuff that I already know, it is a little bit irritating as well. I tend to go in a polite way, yeah, I already know that. I do, because they tend to go, oh yeah, you know this train, yeah? Apparently it's going to blah blah or terminate, or basically if they tell me any irrelevant information. I've had it once or twice. But then again, but you probably ask yourself, but Sam, don't you ever give some information to passengers? And that is true. However, I only give information to passengers if they ask me. If someone asks me, is this the train to Coventry, for example, I'd respond to that. However, I wouldn't go up to someone and go, yeah, you know that train, yeah, it's not going to this place. Or be like, no. You have to be polite and ask the question to someone if you need some information, but don't tell people misinformation. Honestly. I've had that happen once or twice to me. Someone try and tell me information about a train that doesn't exist. I've not had it with the buses though, Ruben. Brian says I got trips to Liverpool, Leeds, York, all the way from Newcastle, £2 each, £1 each way. Yeah, I think I heard that one, Brian, earlier. 345 Bay says I have anxiety as well. I tend not to film when I'm in a busy lift, as some member of the public a couple of weeks ago was rude about my lift interest whilst I was filming. Fair enough. And now I'm all caught up with the chat. I am. Hi, Finley Rossi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But welcome. I think you're new to the channel, unless you've not come into the live streams before. But welcome. Do hope you're doing okay. I am doing a Q&A, so if anybody's got any questions, feel free to put them in the live chat. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on much longer. Probably do about an hour and a half. So probably on for another 20 minutes. Michael says, I've had people ask me how to get to places when I've been at stations, and I think sometimes if they see through the trains, yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting here, Michael, because I tell you what, especially if I'm wearing this t-shirt, or I'll give you another example actually. I'll give you another example. If I'm wearing my, especially in the winter months at the moment, if I'm wearing my Sam's Rock Strains and More hat and people see that, they tend to ask me questions. Honestly, when I was filming my first test vlog of the year, 2 people, I think they spotted my hat and asked me questions. First person in the waiting room at Coventry Station, is this the 11:27 service? And I'm like, no, that's the 11:15, the 11:27 is the second one. And then on the train back to Nuneaton, man comes up to me, is this the train to Nuneaton? Yes, I think people see the train part, or that because they see that you've got something train related on, they know, they're like, oh, he knows, let's ask him, basically. That's the vibe I'm getting, Michael. And I think I agree with you there. If you're filming the trains, people tend to ask you it too. I'm going to take that hat off for now. because the heating's on and I don't want to boil myself, despite it being cold outside. Where was I in the chat? Blooming hell, Universal Transport Studio, you shouldn't have done that. Very, very generous super chat there. £20. All the money I do make, I mentioned this earlier in the live stream, will go back to YouTube and helping me make more content in the future. But I really do appreciate that, Universal Transport Studio. I was mentioning actually earlier, I was saying how you wanted me to do a Canva Pro like tutorial review, and I might do that if I'm short on content. But that's very much very generous of you. Shouldn't have done that, but very much appreciated, Universal Transport Studios. Do appreciate it. It is me, FR Trains, and I'm doing great. Thanks. Good to hear you're doing great. But my channel is being deleted in 26 days, so it's sad. How come you're deleting your channel, Finley? It says I'm too... Oh! Yeah. That's kind of like a grey area, Finley. I get what you mean. Like, YouTube have got strict with the, like, basically about being kids on YouTube, basically. I think, basically, I think it's alright for, like, families to do YouTube. I think it is. But I don't think they really want kids under 12 doing YouTube, which is fair enough, because obviously, I mentioned this earlier, there's a lot of weirdos out there is now, unfortunately. It's the world we live in. So yeah, and there is that new like copper law basically where that came into force a few years ago. So basically, if you set your videos not made for kids, you can't do any like content which YouTube would deem it made for kids. So for example, Thomas the Tank Engine, because I know I'm using this as an example because I do trains. Unfortunately, I probably couldn't do any Thomas the Tank Engine related content and set it as no, I couldn't. What am I trying to say? No, I mean I couldn't. What? No, I'm trying to think what it is. I think it's if you lie and put That's it. I think they can technically fine you if you put like a Thomas the Tank Engine video and say it's not made for kids, or the other way around. If you put something is made for kids when it's not, basically, like you got to be careful because they YouTube deems some videos as not made for kids and some that are yes made for kids. So just to protect myself against the copper, I do put a disclaimer in the vlogs, which is my channel is only suitable for over 13s, and that is true because I do sometimes say a few rude things here and there, and sometimes I do try and keep the content for over 13s because basically I do stuff that you could probably consider as more for like a more teenage audience base and more family audience. Don't get me wrong, there probably is a few kids that watch the channel, and they are welcome to watch the channel, but you just got to be a bit careful because YouTube over the past few years have got strict with the whole content made for kids on YouTube, basically. So I just try and keep my channel like PG-13, basically, you could probably say. But I'm not going to ramble on about all night for that because I could be still on a live stream come midnight if I rambled on about them laws. Had someone stop me and my mum in Wembley last week asking me how to get some road. 345 base says I had someone stop me and my mum in Wembley last week asking me how to get some road in the Wembley. I just replied saying I don't live here and I don't know. Oh, actually, I've had that once. Actually, when I was in Lichfield. I think they were a Villa fan. Actually, I'm not a Villa fan. I'm actually a Sky Blue. I'm a Coventry City supporter. I'm not massive on the football, but that's the local main team is Coventry City, so that's what I support. But there was a Villa fan, and they came up to me and asked me at Lichfield. And before you asked, no, they didn't ask me what team I support. They asked me, "Oh, excuse me, mate, do you know where the nearest alcohol store is round here off the licence?" Me, "No, mate, I'm not from round here." It's like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I have had that once or twice before I have 3 for 5 Bay." 3 for 5 Bay says, "I hope I don't do that. I think even though I'm 22, I have to out like a child." Yeah, but you do look over 13 now, 3 for 5 Bay. So I'm not saying you are under 22, but I think you do look like you are at least a teenager, if that makes sense. So if that, don't think YouTube will turn around and say you shouldn't be doing it, basically. Because I've never had any problems anyway. 3 for 5 Bay says, "My cousin wanted a YouTube channel as he made videos before now and he can't because he is young. He can next year as he will be 13. That's cool." Ruben says, "As long as you're honest about your actual age, 3 for 5 Bay, you should be fine." Yeah, I started this YouTube channel in under a different name, Interested Sam, when I was 13. So I actually started at the right age. And obviously I've been doing YouTube, this will be my 8th year, it is. My 8th year anniversary is on the 22nd of April 2024. However, for the past 5 years, since around September 2019, I've been under the brand Sam's for Trains and More. That's when I've been properly trying to get into this old YouTube thing, basically. Ruben says, "Fun fact, people have even used naughty words in Thomas related videos just to try and keep the comments on them." Oh, that's quite funny, that is. 3 for 5 Bear says, "My cousin wanted a YouTube channel." I think I've already read that one. Finley says, "I go on my train journeys with my friend Morgan, aka my H Trains." Cool. 3 for 5 Bear says, "Some worker in the winter wonderland recently thought I was under 12. Well, to be fair, you could probably say it's good to look young, because when you're like 80, people will think you're 70. You look good for your age. To be fair though, I've got some family members actually 3 for 5 Bay, and some of them are really old now, but some of them look quite young. Like, I saw some family over Christmas, I did. I'm not going to say the name, because some of my family might not want to be on the like be known for the YouTube channel, whatever. But one of my family members, I think he's in his like 60s, but he don't look a day over like 50 something. Like, yeah, sometimes it's good to look young, to be honest with you. MH Train, sorry, I tried to... Oh, it's you, Finley. It took me a... You're on a Google account, Finley, so it confused me. I met Finley and his friend at Kids Club last May. They were great, 2 lads, they were. I thought you were someone else for a minute, Finley. It's because you were on a Google account, so it confused me at first, because most people on here come through on a YouTube channel. You know, I don't think I've ever grown up. Oh, God, Ruben, I could probably say that. I'm still a big kid sometimes. Like, for example, does anybody else actually do it? Indeed we did, and it was so old. Eh? What was so old, Finley? I'll tell you something funny actually, Ruben. You know, I don't think I'm ever grown up. Sometimes I think I'm a big kid, it's because sometimes I'll be in the supermarket. I'll take Sainsbury's as an example, and I'll have a prat around and joke around and go play with the toys as well. Like, there'll be like a little toddler keyboard, and I'll go, "Ooh, let's go press the buttons." I will. Or, "Oh, let's go and have a look at all these little toys." So sometimes I'm a big kid in them aspects. I am. I could do like to prat around like that sometimes. Indeed we did. I know, I'm using my school iPad. Eh? I'm confused, Finley. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. See, we're getting closer to 15 thumbs up. I would say share me out as well, but I'm probably going to be on for another 10 or so minutes, and then I'm probably going to wrap things up. But as mentioned, I'm going to do a live stream probably around the 31st of January, which will be my 2-year monetization anniversary, where I'm going to go into some more details of like how I got monetized, how to get monetized, like tips and tricks of when you are monetized and stuff. I did do one of them last year, and I think it would be good to do an anniversary live stream for that. So I'm going to be doing an anniversary live stream for my 2-year monetization on in and around the 31st of January. Ruben says, "Oh, that's brilliant. That is." Ruben says, "I even mess around with the dog." Yeah, I do. I'll be down the aisle getting some pet food and stuff, or dog food because I've got a dog, and I'll go and mess around with the squeaky toys as well. I go in the kids' play area sometimes in the park when the kids are at school. To be fair, I don't really do that as much. Sometimes I sometimes put around in a park if I'm passing one. But I don't really do that too much, to be honest with you, because I'm not really overly a fan of the park. But sometimes I have a prat around in one. There's also one park in Leicester where there's always springs that are free, but I go there wrong. So yeah, sometimes I do like to mess around in that sort of aspect. You could probably say I'm a big kid there. But yeah, if anybody's got any more questions for the live stream, feel free to put them in the live chat. This will be probably your last opportunity to answer some questions for a couple of months. And I'll still answer the odd question, but I tend to do a few Q&As a year. So I probably will do one again probably in the spring. I will do. I used to do them every month, but I think that got a bit repetitive basically. Like, I know some people do monthly Q&As, but I don't think I've got enough like viewers at the moment to do monthly Q&As basically. So I think doing them like every couple of months is okay. Like I did do one for Christmas. I probably will do one in the spring again. But obviously I will answer the odd live stream here and there. And also, if you guys have got any like more YouTube like monetization related questions, I obviously will be doing that 2-year special monetization stream in and around the 31st of January. It might not actually be on the 31st of January because the 31st of January is actually a Wednesday, so I might do it on the weekend because I know some people in the week it tends to be a bit quiet on the old YouTube. That's why I've been experimenting with my past 2 live streams. I've done them Friday 8 o'clock because I think that's been an alright to do. I might try and do a Saturday one, but I'm unsure completely, to be honest with you. Brian says, sometimes I take my granddaughter to the local park. She gets angry if I sit on the swings. She's only 6. Oh, that's funny, that is, Brian. They should make a Prime dog toy. I know they had some of the Prime, like, was it like sensory toys or something? Like, they had some weird Prime toys I've seen. But that would be funny if they made a Prime dog toy. But I've tried that Prime Cherry Breeze now. It's quite nice. Funny enough though, I went back to my local yesterday, the day after I got some, and they didn't have any in stock. So obviously, grab it whilst you can, because the popular flavours of Prime go instantly, but some of more of the other flavours tend to go not as quickly. Like, they've got obviously loads of the tropical punch they have. Lord Brian, I didn't have a problem with growing up doing that even when I was aged 2. Well, yeah. In fact, yeah, when I used to go to the park, my mum used to sometimes sit on the swing too. But yeah, if anybody's got any more questions, feel free to put them in the live chat. Michael says, putting Alan Yar's problems to one side, what do you think of their mascot? Yeah, it's alright. I think I probably do prefer Miles. In fact, I should have got Miles out actually to put behind me. He's still in a box somewhere because I'm still trying to sort out this desk. I'm still looking at office chairs. I haven't actually bought an office chair because currently I'm still sat on. Why is the live stream suddenly gone fuzzy? I don't know what happened there. Because I'm still looking for like office chairs. I like to buy like an office chair. I am for live streaming, but I'm still not 100% sure where I'm gonna get one from because I do want like a comfy one basically. Because I am still trying to resort this desk out. But yeah, only ours mascot is alright. If they bring it out to buy, I probably will buy it. But yeah, I am probably going to wrap it up in a few minutes. So I will just mention my vlog again. Tomorrow's vlog, I probably will premiere this. Unless I see quite a lot of people doing like premieres or live streams at the same time at 7 o'clock, I will premiere it. But tomorrow's vlog is going to be diverted train to the Snow Hill lines coming at 7 o'clock tomorrow. I've just got to do the tags and whatnot for that. I've already got it scheduled. And the thumbnail is already done. I did do a thumbnail preview to the premium members. To be fair, I do need to get up early tomorrow. Where are you off to tomorrow, Ruben? I'm not doing any filming this weekend. I'm not. Mainly because the weather on Sunday looks horrific, and also got some stuff that I need to be getting on with, so I couldn't go do any filming this weekend. Because I know tomorrow and until Monday there is diverts for the West Coast Main Line because the section between Rugby and Stafford via the Nuneaton is shut. We're doing some upgrades to the signalling equipment in the Nuneaton area. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm not going filming tomorrow. Excuse me. Where was I? I'm going to look at the dog toys at M&S tomorrow though. To be fair, I probably will nip out to the shops, I will. But I'm not going to go out filming. Probably going to, hopefully it'll start to warm up again in a few weeks. Ruben says, you're not going out filming tomorrow, it's non-railway stuff, fair enough. Hiya, Cooking with Mrs. Brown, thanks very much for coming in. I'm probably wrapping stuff up very, very shortly. But thanks very much for coming in, thanks very much for the thumbs up. If you haven't already given me a thumbs up for today's live stream, feel free to. Would appreciate it. Let's see if we can get over 15 thumbs up also on the replay as well, that would be nice. If you are watching the replay as well, I do appreciate it. Besides, I'm in hibernation mode, so no videos far travelling is concerned. Yeah. Oh yeah, your joke you made on Monday, Ruben, was hilarious about me out doing some filming. You're like, I thought you were supposed to be hibernating, Sam. Technically, I'm still hibernated, but I was going out to test some equipment. Hence why I went out filming. That was quite funny. That was what you said, Ruben. Technically, I am still hibernating, and that joke about me being my twin brother. Because also, I got a Greggs gift card for Christmas, and I got a nice 3 Greggs for my lunch on Monday. So that was nice. Some nice sausage rolls. Everyone, if you guys overseas, you guys must come, when you come to the UK, you must try Greggs. It's to die for. The Greggs sausage roll is really bloody nice. It is. I see we're getting closer to 15 thumbs up, so I think we will get that 15 thumbs up target. Maybe we'll even get closer to 20. So if you guys haven't already given me a thumbs up for tonight's live stream, feel free to give me a thumbs up. 3 for 5 Bay, I'll probably post on my stories, but I might not do anything with YouTube. I'm going to Canary Wharf Light Festival tomorrow evening. Oh, nice! Didn't know that was a thing. That sounds cool. Ruben says, except for the Northern Flash Show, which is the no one knows about until it's happened. Yeah, I've got one trip which I need to book tickets for in February, but I think this trip I'm doing will definitely should go ahead unless ASREF decide, oh, we're going to be going on strike on this date, unfortunately. But yeah, so far so good. The ASREF strikes, because I know they are striking between the 29th and the 6th, and actually they're doing like bloody 2 weeks worth of strikes practically. But that don't affect me. And the Avanti and West Midlands train strikes in my station on the 3rd also don't affect me. And I don't really tend to do much filming in the overtime ban. So that shouldn't really affect me. But I swear it will be a little bit annoying if they do decide to strike on the 24th of February, because that date is a write-off. It is, because I'm basically going out filming so I can get this rail tour, because I do want to see it, because it's something interesting that I want to see on it. Not saying what rail tour, not saying when, because I don't want weirdos online these days knowing where I'm going. 3 for 5 Bear says, I've got a Boots gift card for Christmas, but you will get more of a Greg's gift card, as there's not much in Boots. Yeah, especially like value for money wise as well in Boots, because Greg's is quite cheap and cheerful, especially as well because I know Greg's actually, if you go to the ones in the train stations like Birmingham New Street, I think they do charge slightly extra. So guys, this is my tip for you. If you're ever in Birmingham New Street or someone else that matter, and there's a Greg's in the train station, because for example, when I was out filming, I went to Coventry and the Neaton. Okay, you going now, Gail. I'm finishing off soon anyway, so take care, Gail. Thanks so much for coming in. But yeah, I was in Greg's on Monday, but I went to the Nuneaton Greg's, even though Nuneaton, not that great of a place. The Greg's there is slightly cheaper than the one in Coventry Station, because they charge train station prices. So this is a tip for you guys. In Birmingham New Street, for example, if you guys are ever in a train station, note that they quite often charge higher prices for it being in a train station than they do on a normal high street. So take Birmingham New Street, for example. The Greg's in the station is more expensive than the one in the Bullring. So if you've got time, if you've got half an hour, go to the one in the Bullring and then come back, because it's probably save you guys at least a couple of pounds if you buy a few things to go to the Greg's in the Bullring than it is to go to the one in New Street. I made that mistake, I did. So yeah, it's definitely probably better to go to the Greg's in the Bullring as opposed to the one in New Street Station. Just slightly ever so cheaper. That probably applies to all places like coffee shops and whatnot too. But yeah, I'm probably going to think about wrapping things up now. So obviously, as mentioned, my vlog tomorrow is going to be diverted trains of the Snowy Hill lines. And then we've got trains at Coventry, which will be the next train video that comes out. And then in terms of other vlogs I mentioned earlier, we've got Cheshire Day Ranger, and then I'm still deciding on the title for a vlog that I filmed back in the back end of October. But make sure you guys do have that bell for all notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming content. And my next live stream, I'm going to do my 2-year monetization anniversary stream in and around the 31st of January. The exact date and time is yet to be confirmed, so make sure you guys are keeping an eye on the community tab and do have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Only feet? What do you mean, Brian? Only feet what? 3 for 5 Bay, there's a baker's in my area called Wenzel's, if I'm pronouncing it right, and the sandwiches are really good, better than Greg's in my opinion. I haven't really had the sandwiches from Greg's though, to be honest with you, 3 for 5 Bay. I've mainly had like the baked goods, like the sausage rolls and bits and bobs like that. Michael says, Great Western Rail, cross country and Chiltern on Monday the 5th of February, Sunday trains for me that day. Yeah, the 3rd for me is going to be the Avanti and West Midlands train strike affecting my local station. Feet in boots. Yeah? I think he's on about the right. 3 for 5 Bay. Excuse me, I need a drink. I've been off talking for an hour now. 3 for 5 Bay is on about the shop boots, not shoes. Well. Greg's and they aren't budget. There's the Greg's in Liverpool Street Station. Yeah, they quite often charge a little bit higher than the ones in the High Street 345 Bay. I noticed that with the one in Cov and the one in New Street. One in Bullring is slightly cheaper. 345 Bay. Brian says sausage rolls are only nice if you're there. Yeah, I agree. I've had them cold before. Not that nice. Because one time Greg's ran out of hot sausage rolls. I had to get a pack of 4 cold ones. Yeah, no. Definitely prefer the warm Greg's sausage rolls. I said I'm going on for an hour and a half. Now I'm almost just over 5 minutes over. We'll be ending in a second. Brian Sam, what would you prefer? Jam donut, apple donut, or custard donut? Depends, because I'm not overly a fan of custard, but some of them triple chocolate ones, which they put that weird custardy cream in, is quite nice. But I also do like a jam donut as well. I do, Brian. But my typical Greg's order, it really depends. I quite often alternate what cake I get. Sometimes I get a Belgian bun, sometimes I get a donut. It really, really depends. But most recently at Greg's, I got 2 sausage rolls, a cheese pizza slice, a bottle of drink, and a Belgian bun. I did. All for £7 from because I had a £15 gift voucher. So basically, I've got another 3 Greg's on the lineup at some point. I don't go to Greg's in the Bullring or New Street. I went to Selfridges for lunch, so I got and the Cat Cafe for a drink. Fair enough. But yeah, I am probably going to wrap things up now, so guys, because I've been on for over an hour and a half now. But thanks everyone for your questions. If you guys have got any kind of questions like for my monetization, because I'm going to do that 2-year monetization special live stream, save them for next week. Or the week after, I think it is, 31st, I'm going to do it around that time. But yeah, thanks to the channel members as well. We had Gail, North East Lincolnshire Transport Hub in the house tonight. So I do appreciate the members. And thanks very much Universal Transport Studio for the very generous £20 super chat. Completely unnecessary, but very much appreciated. And I might be busy on the 31st. I'm not exactly sure if I'm doing it on the 31st yet, Ruben, so I'll have to let you know. Thanks so much for the kind words. Do appreciate everyone that's coming to the live stream. But if you want to become a member of the channel, there's a join button down there. Prices start at $1.99. If you haven't already given me a thumbs up for tonight's live stream, it would be nice if we got over to 15 thumbs up on the replay. Maybe push them over towards 20. And if you're watching on the replay, comment down below. Love to know. Do appreciate it when people do watch on the replay if they couldn't make it to the live stream. Next live stream, the anniversary monetization stream, and next video will be tomorrow, which will be the vlog of the diverted Snow Hill Line trains. And if you're not yet subscribed, we are getting closer to 2,000, slowly but surely. You might get there in about 20 years' time. But hit the subscribe button if you're new. And make sure you ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming content. And keep an eye on the community tab, guys, because I will be posting a few bits on the community tab over the next few days. Right. I'm going to say goodnight to you guys. I'm going to chill for the rest of the evening. I'm going to probably watch a bit of YouTube and a bit of Netflix and chillax. Eat probably some chocolate. And chill. But, yeah. On that note, guys, take care and goodbye. I'll catch you in the next live stream. Bye, everyone. Bye.